Hi, and welcome to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. Um, it's after about 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't go to sleep, so I've been up. And I said, let me do a video. I grabbed my phone, I hear the police outside, whoop, and as I press to record, it whoop. Okay, so again, aggressively surveilling me, trying to deter me from doing these videos. Again, you know, outside, sitting there waiting, monitoring my online activity, all right, having access to my phone, and trying to deter me from doing these videos exposing what it is that they're doing, okay? Because again, they want to hide the fact that they have been conducting non-consensual human experimentation for decades, and also illegal surveillance, highly illegal surveillance and tactics in using uh, weapons, okay? Weapons, radio frequency based and microwave based weapons, okay? And so they are trying desperately to shut me up to hide that fact, but I refuse. And so they have decided that they already told me that they were going to take everything away from me if I don't be quiet. Well, like I said, go ahead. But I will not be silenced by any threat, whether it be a death threat, whether it be institutionalized, the penal institution. I will not be silenced by your threats. Okay? So I'm going to keep on doing this video. And like I said, once they do realize now that I know, you know, there are two sides of the same coin. Okay? And we're talking about two different entities here, right? But in the same, under the same banner, which is the law enforcement, which is the FBI and local and state police, right? And those within those organizations who have been always been engaging in coercive persuasion programming, as well as setups and frame-ups, and as well as covert psychological operation against, particularly within the black community, or the community in which black people live. Um, Also, um, creating a division within families, within the community, and keeping us, particularly black and European people, apart, and breaking up the family structure. It's a whole host of horrible things that they have been doing. And like I said, they know that I can see through their programming now. They know that I can see through and see their tactics and the manipulation, as well as how they use the technology and what the technology does, okay, and how it makes people behave, right? Talk about synchronization, waking you up from out of your sleep, okay, sometimes putting you to sleep to where you have no memory or no recollection, and waking up the next day. I remember a couple times over the 2 decades since I've been targeted. There have been every few years where I would just be knocked out, and I would wake up the next day, and the first thing I would do is touch my nose. And when I touch my nose, I would be in extreme pain, right? So, as these things come back to me in memory, I am going to speak about them. Like with this, I'm going to speak about them because I remember it being so painful I couldn't touch my nose for a couple of days. Okay, so these are some of the things that they've been doing. Um, this is nothing new. The vast majority of us were unaware, had no clue, no idea. Okay, but like I said, over the past decade, I have been studying these things, right? Studying just by observing my own way of thinking, my own behavior pattern, my own emotions, as well as the behavior patterns of the people around me, close to me, as well as those within the broader public space. Okay, and if you ever get a chance, go and look at a video called um, Rat Utopia. Okay, go and look at that video. And I think and not just TIs, but whoever look at my video, black people, nigger people, go look at that video. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking I'm gonna do a video on it if I remember to do it. Okay, it's called the Rat Utopia. All right, and you get an idea of how some of the things that happens within human beings, particularly within communities of where you have black and European people, and the scarcity of certain things and what it leads to. Go watch that video. Okay. Anyhow, I'll speak to you guys in the next video.